Dear students, now we are going to discuss a beta galactosidase concerned gene as a selectable marker. So beta galactosidase enzyme is produced by Z gene. Z gene is well known to you. If you go back to lactose operon, the structural gene is with ZYA. Z codes for beta galactosidase enzyme concerned with hydrolysis of lactose. So here, second type of selectable marker is Z gene as selectable marker. Z gene as a selectable marker. This is also one type of insertional inactivation. Insertional inactivation of Z gene that codes for beta galactosidase enzyme. The role of that enzyme is well known to you. So now here we are taking Z gene as a selectable marker for the identification of recombinants from non-recombinants. Identification of recombinants from non-recombinants. So Z gene codes for synthesis of beta galactosidase. Right? So now, for example, this is a plasmid. First one, desirable gene. This one is a desirable gene, gene of our interest. Desirable gene, gene of our interest. And we selected a plasmid. In that plasmid, Z gene. Here Z gene is present. For example, this is the area where Z gene is present. Plasmid with Z gene we selected. So many genes are there. Out of all these, here required one is a Z gene. Now, cut the plasmid. Cut plasmid at a Z gene location by restriction endonuclease. So cutting completed now. This is a linear plasmid generated. Okay, so we have to take a certain number of plasmids, certain number of desirable genes. Not only one desirable gene, like this, certain number 3 or 4 or 5, certain number, take certain number of desirable genes. And this type of plasmids, certain number of plasmids, For example, 10 plasmids or certain number, more than one plasmid. Okay, so all these plasmids are subjected to enzymatic digestion in the area where Z gene is present. So now ligation with a desirable gene. desirable gene. So after ligation, definitely here two types of plasmids possible. What are they? One is normal plasmid, plasmid with a Z gene as it is. So in this plasmid, Z gene is present. And in this plasmid, instead of a Z gene, desirable gene is present. Desirable gene. So this vector is a normal vector, unmodified vector or plasmid, means normal type, or you can say non-recombinant vector. Non-recombinant vector, NRV, non-recombinant vector. And this one modified vector or recombinant vector. Recombinant vector with desirable gene. So this is a chimeric plasmid, chimeric or recombinant plasmid or DNA. Right? So now transformation, introduction of plasmids into bacterial cells. So transformation with the bacteria, whatever the type of bacteria. For example, you can take a E. coli also bacteria. Okay, so after transformation, all those, after completion of transformation completed, these are the bacteria available, and all these bacteria transferred onto the culture medium, onto the culture medium. So this one is culture medium with nutrients. Okay, so culture medium with a chromogenic substance. Chromogenic substance. For example, X-gal means isomer of lactose, X-gal, chromogenic substance. So in this culture medium, along with nutrients, chromogenic material is present. Chromogenic material. Okay, so what is that chromogenic material? If they ask you, go for X-gal. Okay, right? So here a number of bacterial cells are present. Many bacterial cells. Bacterial cells. For our understanding, now I am dividing this culture plate into two parts. Part 1, part 2. For example, only. Suppose, right? So take a first bacterium, this type of bacterial cells. What are they? Genophore astes. Next one, unmodified plasmid. Unmodified plasmid. First one, unmodified plasmid means a Z gene is present. So now Z gene codes for formation of a consent enzyme. What is that one? Beta galactosidase enzyme. So what about this cell? Non-recombinant, but transformed or not? Take transformed one. So this is a transformed one, non-recombinant. So how to select a only recombinant? Okay, so here beta galactosidase is produced. Now add X-gal, already present X-gal. X-gal or chromogenic material. Here I'm taking X-gal. X-gal is nothing but a chromogenic material. Now, beta galactosidase is able to cause hydrolysis. Hydrolysis of so-called chromogenic material. So if beta galactosidase is produced, definitely that is able to cause hydrolysis of chromogenic material. So now this beta galactosidase is causing hydrolysis of chromogenic material, that is X-gal. So if it is hydrolyzed, this part, this zone, this area appears in what about the color? The color of this area, colony color. So many bacterial cells are present. So what about the color in this area? Blue color. Blue color region means all the total area. This entire area is blue in color. Okay, so if that area is in blue color, these cells are called as, what about these cells? These are the transformed vector present, but there is no desirable gene. Transformed non-recombinant cells. Non-recombinant cells. So if the colony appears in blue color, definitely they are non-recombinant. Reason, Z gene present, beta galactosidase is produced. Once the chromogenic material is hydrolyzed, that chromogenic material is able to impart blue color to that area. So this area is with non-recombinant cells. And the second type of cells, this one, second type. Take two types only here. Don't go for three types. Genophore, vector with desirable gene, means recombinant. Z gene is absent. So no Z gene. No Z gene means Z gene is inactivated. Okay, so better write no Z instead of no Z gene. Z gene inactivated. Inactivated means where our desirable gene is present. So once Z is inactivated, no Z expression, no beta gal, and no hydrolysis of chromogenic material. No hydrolysis of chromogenic material. No hydrolysis means no blue color. So this area is colorless. Means cells present in this area appear in colorless. Colorless. According to NCERT, blue color, colorless. Sometimes they are taking white color. White color. Here colorless means white color according to those people. So actually according to NCERT textbook, blue color, colorless. So if it is in blue color, that is a non-recombinant. If it is a colorless or white in color, these cells, what about this type of cells? The cells present here are, what are those cells? They are the transformed recombinant cells. So this is another alternative method. As antibiotic resistant gene as a selectable marker is cumbersome, that is also insertional inactivation of tetracycline by inserting gene. This is also insertional activation. So here there is no death of cells. Just on the basis of color differentiation, we can select this part and one can discard this part. So discard this part and select this part. So you need not to kill them. Killing is not required. Just on the basis of color differentiation, if it is blue color, non-recombinant. If it is colorless or white color, that is recombinant. So select the colorless part. So here it appears a blue colorless screen or blue white screen. So here gene was inserted in the area where desirable gene was inserted in the area where that gene is present. Okay, so this is another alternative method, and that can be used as a selectable marker, right? Next. So how many kinds of cells? Two kinds: transformed non-recombinant, transformed recombinant. Select this part and discard this one on the basis of color differentiation. Next, what are the vectors used in plant gene cloning and animal gene cloning? So vectors for gene cloning in plants and animals. What are the vectors? Vectors for gene cloning or recombinant DNA gene cloning in plants and animals, including human being. So what are the vectors used in the preparation of transgenic plants and animals? So what are the vectors? First one, in plants. First one, disarmed. Disarmed, sorry, means harmful part removed. Disarmed Ti plasmid of Agrobacterium. A stands for Agrobacterium. Agrobacterium tumefaciens in plants. Okay, so this bacterium, Agrobacterium tumefaciens. So what about the description for this one? Take Agrobacterium. A means Agrobacterium tumefaciens. Agrobacterium tumefaciens is pathogen of dicots. Pathogen of dicots. And causes, it is causative agent of, able to cause crown gall. Crown gall is one type of cancer. Cancer in plants. cancer. Here cancer is a, in this case, increase in the cell number. Generally cancer is a increase in the cell number. Crown gall are simply tumors in pears and apple, dicot plants. So able to cause a crown gall disease or tumors in pears and apple. So this is a pathogen. Now the given title is a disarmed TA plasmid of Agrobacterium tumefaciens. So for example, this is a Agrobacterium tumefaciens bacterium. This is a genophore, and this one is a plasmid. So this is Agrobacterium tumefaciens bacterium with a so this one is a tDNA. Means simply plasmid. Take it out. Plasmid. The plasmid only. This is a plasmid. Plasmid with a harmful part. What is that harmful part? Here I am writing TI. That is a gene. TI is a gene. So here TI is present. tDNA, tumor inducing DNA. Okay, so TI gene, this is a harmful part. Okay, so tumor inducing gene. Tumor inducing gene. So once it enters into host cell, the concerned plasmid with a T gene is forcing apple and pear cells to synthesize its materials. So we exploited that compulsion caused by or disease caused by simply by the bacteria in those plants. Okay, so how to convert harmful? This is a harmful one. Now the plasmid is harmful one, able to cause cancer. Now cut it. Cut out TI gene removed, TI part removed. So vector, cut vector without a TI gene, no TI gene, no TI means TI removed. Harmful part is removed. So right here, harmful part, harmful gene eliminated or removed by cutting it. Harmful part removed. Now it is disarmed or not? Disarmed. No TI. So this is a disarmed vector. Okay, so now take desirable gene, and insert that one into vector. Okay, so this vector is harmless. Now introduce this one into and introduce this one into transformation of dicot plants. Okay, right? So we can transfer this desirable gene into concerned host with the help of a plasmid of Agrobacterium tumefaciens. Okay, so actually what we have to do, insert this one into Agrobacterium first. Actually, another Agrobacterium tumefaciens. Okay, so now inside a vector present, and that vector is with a desirable gene of our interest, whatever the type of gene, and this is a genophore. So recombinant vector into agrobacterium tumefaciens and infection. Infection means introduction of agrobacterium into dicots. So now dicots are with agrobacterium, but now agrobacterium is not able to cause a cancer. Instead of that, whatever the gene we inserted will be expressed in dicot plant. So that is about a disarmed vector in the case of agrobacterium tumefaciens in the case of plants. Next, in the case of animals, second one, disarmed RNA or DNA, RNA of retrovirus. Retrovirus, better you take genetic material. Disarmed vector, usually RNA molecule of retrovirus. What is retrovirus able to cause? Cancer. So retrovirus is concerned with cancer. In the case of human beings, you can take human being, no problem. Retrovirus are able to cause cancer. So now retrovirus, take the retrovirus. Retrovirus. From this one, genetic material, whatever the type of genetic material, and cut harmful gene and remove it. Harmful part. What is that harmful part? That is able to cause cancer in human beings. Okay, so now genetic material or vector, disarmed or not? Disarmed. Okay, so now select a desirable gene. This is a desirable gene. Desirable gene. Insert that one into disarmed vector. So this is a disarmed vector with a desirable gene. And introduce that one into retrovirus, normal retrovirus. Retrovirus without a harmful part, and that into human beings, for example. Human beings. So we can transfer gene of our interest, whatever the type of gene, with the help of a disarmed vector of retrovirus into human beings. Okay, so that's about a disarmed vector. Simply, what are the vectors? Harmful vectors, actually. That is coming from, in the case of plants, agrobacterium tumefaciens, that is able to cause cancer in plants. Retrovirus able to cause cancer in animals. Simply isolate the genetic material and cut the harmful part and insert the desirable gene into that vector. And finally, recombinant vector with desirable gene is to be inserted into plants with the help of agrobacterium in the case of plants. In the case of that one, retrovirus into human beings. So that is about harmless vectors, means harmful vectors converted into harmless vectors and insert them into concerned host after ligation with a desirable gene. So that is about vectors for gene cloning in the case of plants and animals. Next, wait. Next one. Okay, now last one.